Hello folks, and welcome to another video. This one's going to be pretty interesting. As you can see, we have in front of us an International Cub Cadet 75. And it only says Cadet on the side though. As you can see, International Cadet 75. This is when International Harvester had the Cub Cadet brand before they sold it off and it became its own brand. And this machine dates to the early 70s, early to mid 70s. They were made between 71 and 74. And I don't know exactly what year this is yet because the data tag is covered with mud, leaves, pine needles, you name it. As you can see, everything else is. So the 75 was kind of short-lived, but the Cadet 85 succeeded the 75, and those were made between 75 and 1984. So those had a longer run than this one, but they were pretty much identical. They just had a larger engine. As you can see, this thing is in pretty rough shape. Again, covered in mud and leaves and whatnot. The seat cushion is missing. And pretty much everything that is steel has at least some rust on it. And the engine, the engine looks pretty bad. I'm gonna guess that's why they parked it. The pull string broke, even though it has electric start. But as you can see, I'm gonna try to see if I can get the engine going, but it may just need a new engine, but we'll see when we get there. We're not going to do that in this video though. Today I just want to clean the thing up. As you can see, the bodies on these are actually fiberglass. So luckily there's no body to rust out. But it's pretty dirty and moldy. And there's a bit of some wildlife growing on it. So I'm going to take out the pressure washer and hose it down, and I'm hoping there's a pretty good transformation, at least for the body. But I'm going to drag this thing out to the concrete where the hose will reach, and we're going to see how the thing cleans up. Well, as you can see, I had to use a tractor to move it because the rear wheels are locked up. Well, that didn't work now, did it? Anyways, I realized that I was in such a rush to start the cleanup that I forgot to tell the rest of the story, mainly how I got this mower in the first place. My parents recently bought some property out in the country with a few acres, and the previous homeowners, basically if something broke, they just chucked it into the woods. So there is a big pile of stuff behind the house in the woods. From lawn chairs to barbecue pits to old garden hoses, and as you can see, lawn mowers. That's also where the Craftsman on the side that you can see came from as well. So we unburied this thing from all the trash and stuff that was on top of it and around it, and then we drug it out of the woods, and that's where we are here. So now, without further ado, let's see how she cleans up. Well, folks, I am finally done pressure washing, and as you can see, the mower did not really clean up like I had hoped, and probably how you did not think it would either. And, well, I think that is just down to its fiberglass, and it's just been sun-baked for 30, 40 odd years or whatever. I don't know exactly how long it was sitting in the woods behind the house, but it was definitely a number of years looking at the amount of rust and the growth around it. So yeah, definitely a pretty big letdown, but it definitely is clean at least, so we at least accomplished something. But again, this thing needs a lot of work, and the main purpose of this video was just to get it washed up and see what it looked like underneath all that dirt and grime and whatever the heck that stuff was on the body. Whatever it was, it took a while and a lot of work to get it off. I had to pretty much have the nozzle almost on the body to get it to spray off. It was some tough stuff. But it's all off now, and even though the body doesn't look like it should anymore, it's still clean at least. So my next plans for this thing is I'm going to be taking the body off and going through the frame, which I'll get you a little look at the front axle, and as you can see, it ain't pretty. I think that front axle is good. The rear is not good either. Yeah. I don't know about that rear axle, but basically, I just want to see if I can treat the rust on the frame and replace all the pulleys and see if I can get it running and driving again. I forgot to point out, but you probably noticed that there is no mower deck under it, and that was in the woods detached. So I have the deck, but I don't really need it as a mower. Our yard is pretty big, so we have other things to take care of the lawn, and this little thing would take forever to cut it. So I'm thinking I just want to get it restored and driving and use it as a mail fetcher to go run down the driveway to get the mail, bring the garbage cans, or pull a little garden wagon around to pick up sticks and whatnot around the yard. So I basically just want to turn it into a little go-kart personal transport vehicle or something. But as you can see, it's going to take a while to get there, and it might not even get there. It might not be salvageable, but we will see in the future. This is just going to be a project in my spare time that I'll be messing with on the side, so you may not see some videos on it for a while, but whenever I get some major work done, I will be sure to upload some update videos and take you along with me as I see if I can get this little thing going again. So there's one good last look at it as it is now. I hope you enjoyed the video and watching the little transformation of pressure washing all the gunk off of it. Let me know what you think. You have any advice or tips, or am I wasting my time? Let me know what you think down in the comments, and be sure to give it a thumbs up if you like the video. And you can subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss out on any future videos on it. So with that, the crickets are out and it's getting dark, and I'm gonna go take a shower and get something to eat. So I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. So have a nice rest of your day.